Hello, my loyal YouTube fans. Moogle847 here, and as I said last time, I am, of course, doing the review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. And let me tell you, this movie was one of my favorites as a kid. One of my all-time favorites. Looking back, I realized, by God, I was kind of sad, actually. But, that's just me. But, I will say, the movie itself is pretty fun. But, basic story elements. You've got the turtles are now living with April because their lair has been found. And so since they're living with April, they're trying their best to keep out of trouble. Trying being the key word. But unfortunately, the Shredder somehow lived through the garbage truck being compacted on him. I don't know how, but yeah. So Shredder comes back. He devises that what they need to do is they need to find a new way to get revenge on the turtles. Well, it turns out April is doing a story on this company that manufactured this weird product that actually had mutagenic properties. Well, I guess that not only did April figure this out, well, actually, Splinter figured it out when he was holding up a broken bit of the canister, which actually contained the ooze that changed them. But Shredder finds out that this is also what made the turtles. So, since he knows this, he's now going all out to make his own mutants. He steals a canister, gets a hold of the scientist that they brought in, and, makes a couple mutants for himself. Meanwhile, the turtles are going up and looking for their new home. They find it in the subway, in like an old subway, that still somehow has power after all these years. I'm calling bullshit on that one. Oh, and it also has telephone connectivity. Once again, bullshit. Alright. But also, I should point out, with this movie, in all the fights, a lot of the turtles do not use their weapons. Apparently, parents were so upset about the last movie having the turtles use their weapons as much as they did. Or the way they did. So now you get scenes of, yes, they're stopping a bunch of robbers. So Leonardo sticks his swords up through a ceiling tile and is able to hold his weight on that ceiling tile and kick two goons. Or even better, Donatello keeps losing his staff, but somehow miraculously it magnetizes itself back to his back. Does he use it to hit anybody? No. Okay, what about Michelangelo? He always uses his nunchucks. That was fine. Oh no, he just goes up and uses sausage links. No, Raphael, he's always the one that uses his weapons and he gets them out, but he just keeps them at his side. Why? Anyway, but I go on. So, after all this, two new mutants appear. Yes, I know, I am wanting to call them Bebop and Rocksteady. I want Bebop and Rocksteady. Thank God the new Turtles movie looks like it's going to give us Bebop and Rocksteady, finally. As well as Krang. And Stephen Amell as Casey Jones. I'm in. Alright, I'm in. Anyway, but, yeah, no, we end up getting the the great monstrosities of Toka and Razar. And they are a wolf and a snapping turtle. Okay. Although to be fair, at least with Toka, he has enough back spikes that you would give King Bowser from Mario a good run for his money. Seriously, you have him fall down on top of you, that is freaking Iron Maiden killing right there. It's beautiful. But anyway. But yeah, they're just super strong, and that's about it. Really have no special abilities, nothing really about them, they're just there. Well, alright. So, what else do we have? Well, you've got the turtle saving the TGRI scientist, and they all end up working together to make an anti-mutagen to stop Toka and Razar and thwart the Shredder. And yes, this is all sounding awesome. And we get the cameo that just comes out of nowhere. I mean, I thought the fact that Bobby Brown making a cameo in Ghostbusters 2 was weird enough. But no. This is, we have them in this giant warehouse. They're causing all this ruckus. And then when they get thrown through a set of doors, they're now in a dance party? Okay, so they're at a dance party, and Vanilla Ice is performing, and he stops whatever rap he was doing, and makes up ninja rap on the spot. Oh God, why? Oh God, anyway. So, the turtles fight them all off. They find that the Shredder has one more vial of the mutagen, and he proceeds to use it on himself and become the Super Shredder. And this thing actually looks pretty freaking awesome. I'm ready to kill this thing. Alright, what are they gonna do? He's punching a bunch of supports, and the whole pier collapses on top of him and kills him. Oh my God, why? You know, looking back, I used to really love this movie. Now I look at it and go, it's okay. The last one was better. The last one definitely was better. Granted, the visual quality in this one is much better, but the story, the fact that the turtles actually seemed like what their characters are supposed to be like from the comic books and a little bit of the TV show, this seems like they looked at the TV show and said, we could take this one step further. Yeah. One step further. Oh, God. Anyway, like I said, it's a harmless movie. I will say, though, I did own the soundtrack album. I think my parents still have it somewhere at their place. But I've got it on cassette. Because, yes, I rocked the cassette player for many years. I don't even think I got my first CD player till probably late 90s. Yeah. I was kind of a late bloomer on the technology side. Anyway, that's one reason why I don't have the PS3 or Xbox One, or PS3, or PS4, or Xbox One. So anyway, but I digress. The overall, the problem with the album I ran into. It's one reason why I'm not a fan of all albums. They threw this music in there, and a lot of the music has these very oh, we gotta protect the planet, oh, we gotta be nice to each other, we gotta be this, we gotta be that, and I'm like, So you went from actually playing the music from the movie to let's just be nice to each other. No. No, 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 no. However, I will say, one of the coolest things about this movie, the puppetry is even better. Jim Henson really knocked it out of the park. Unfortunately, this was done in '91, and at that point, Jim had passed away. So we had lost Jim Henson. But, that's alright. And we do have a third movie that is coming up. And we cannot wait to see this. Even though I remember it and remember the costumes looked worse. But we'll talk about it in the next one. I'm going to try to be back on Thursday. I don't know what the heck I'm going to review yet. I have to look into that. You know. But I'll see what I can come up with. I have seen that there have been trailers that have dropped. I might have to see about checking those out. And excuse me, giving you guys my overall reactions. So, anyway, this is Moogle 847, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care, y'all.